I think that drag is sort of means having a campy or playful or ironic sensibility about the way you present your gender to people.
I do drag because it's the most efficient way for me to express myself. It's very easy to be artistic and make statements if you don't have to deal with the repercussions later.
I would see drag queens probably 4 times my size, and they were gorgeous. And people always praised them, and they would be like, "You're so fabulous, and you're such a good dancer," and all that. And I'd be so jealous. I'd be like, why her being 4 times my size? Can she be considered both beautiful and talented? And why can I not? You know, it was really frustrating um, to be a girl, to be overweight. I had considered getting a sex change just so that I could be a drag queen.
Just because there's lots of different kinds of identities or practices that could be grouped together under the term transgender, don't assume that necessarily they have anything to do with each other, or that everybody who's transgender does drag, or that everybody who does drag is transgender.
Typically to put on my face, it just depends on what type of event I'm doing. If I'm just going out to a party, I won't spend that long doing it. But if I'm doing a show, usually it'll take me an hour just for the face, I would say. There's so many layers and everything, and I'm not even the best face painter. I don't beat it like the other girls do. That's what we call it. We call it beating. You beat your face, and with my face, it's like you're beating a dead horse. I'm not the best at contouring. I'm not the best with my eyes. So,
You know, the way that people were looking at me, how they enjoyed seeing me, it made me feel wonderful. It made me feel like that I was okay, that that it didn't matter that I was a girl, that I was a boy, that I was fat or not. The point was that they enjoyed seeing me dance, and that doesn't have a price for me.
That drag is one great way for kind of bringing into visibility some of the complexity that we all live with in terms of how we understand our relationship to our body, to our lived history of being men or women, to our ways of resisting some of the social oppressions that come with being gendered, as well as expressing some of the privileges and benefits that come with being gendered in a certain way.
as a society, we have our faux pas. Most of the girls like things done a certain way. I personally don't believe in that, mainly because drag started out as a comedic art. Well, actually, it started out with Shakespeare dressing boys up for girl parts, and that's actually where the term comes from. But it eventually became, as an entertainment style on its own, a comedic thing. And so I don't really believe there's a right and wrong way to do drag.
I feel like I've been doing drag all my life. I'm not gonna lie. But in front of people, I've been doing it since December of 2010. And the process from the first day that I stepped on a stage till now has been great, and it has been a natural process. Like, I went from looking like, I don't know, like a Mexican Charlie Chaplin to this. So I feel good about it, actually.
I'm a big drag fan. I love to go to, gay drag clubs and just watch people perform gender in, witty and wicked kinds of ways. Drag kings, drag queens, gender fuckers, like whatever. I'm fascinated with the whole schmear.